Well, good morning. It is January 18th, 9:02 a.m. Thanks again for being on the call. Appreciate it. So it is Martin Luther King Day. I hope that we're all celebrating safely and with distance, of course. We are open today, so if you as an agent need service, have questions, or need supplies, we are there at the office and working. So just give us a call if you need support. Obviously, I know clients, this is a good day for them to get together. The holidays have subsided, and I know that some of you are still running and gunning to help those folks that can change during OEP. So that's why we remain open today during the selling season. But we do have some trainings that are starting to pop up a little bit more heavy, and we're going to talk more about that because OEP, I'm still getting a lot of confusion about that. So I have some trainings that WellCare has put out, and I'm going to show that to you today. But first off, let's go through the training calendar this morning. At 11 a.m., we have Devoted. They're doing their coffee and chat session. And that one's going to be geared towards the Orlando market, but all are welcome. So if you sell Devoted, great way to get some resources and questions answered if you need that. 2 p.m. today, Humana is doing their training on their healthy food card. I can't stress this enough. This seems to be like the hottest trend for 2021 for benefits is members are getting food cards that they can swipe and get food delivered to their home or pick up food. But Humana has an excellent program for that. They're one of the few companies, I think the only company this year, that's rolled out an extensive benefit. So check out their healthy food card. Amazing benefit that they have for their clients. That's a WebEx. Again, the link can be found in our training calendar. If you don't have our training calendar, just make sure that you email or text one of us and we'll get it out to you. Tomorrow, United Healthcare is doing their C-SNP training. Yes, they do have chronic condition plans. Sometimes we forget about that. But they are doing their training tomorrow at 10 a.m. The link can be found in our training calendar. Then tomorrow, the 19th, Devoted is doing an open training session. That's just for anybody that needs training for Devoted. That's at 11 o'clock tomorrow. And then also at 11 o'clock, if you prefer, you can jump on the Humana. They're doing a retention training, how to provide best service. So that's available tomorrow at 11. Jumping over to Wednesday, we have that OEP training from WellCare. So WellCare has put out a bunch of trainings. So Wednesday, 9 a.m. in Spanish, they're doing a webinar for OEP just to make sure you're understanding OEP and how it works and how WellCare can help you. And just obviously to share those opportunities. So that one's in Spanish at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, 3 p.m., they're doing it in English. Okay, so that's, you got two options there, obviously. Thursday, busy day for training. Oops, I'm sorry, Wednesday the 20th, also a 4 o'clock session for Simply. They're doing their M-Producer training. That's their online enrollment tool. If you're not sure how to do an online enrollment with Simply, you can join their training on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Links in the training calendar. Now moving on to Thursday, the 21st, 11 a.m., Humana is doing a training on how to engage veterans. So your veteran training is there for you at 11 o'clock on Thursday. At 11:30, Devoted is hosting their broker coffee and chat session. This one's geared towards the Jacksonville market, but all are welcome, of course, just like the Orlando one. They have most of the answers and questions for you. Also on Thursday, United Healthcare is doing a DSNP training. That's at 1:30 in the afternoon, United Healthcare DSNP training, link in the calendar. And then also on Thursday at 3 p.m., Humana is doing another retention training, how to provide best service to your clients. And I'll tell you this right now, most of you should be in retention mode. All that hard work that you did during AEP, just remember that the back door is still open. Your members can make one more change. So you really, really want to focus on making sure that you reach out to your members. We're going to talk about a couple ways that we can do that. But just engage your members and making sure that retention is key during this time, because you're going to lose some of that business if you don't pay attention during this time. So, all right. And on Friday, looks like we've got a couple trainings on Friday as well. Again, WellCare is doing their OEP training, 9 a.m. in English. And again, on Friday at 3 p.m. in Spanish. So those are the trainings of the week. I really, 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 really hope that you take time and do one of these trainings. You know, if at minimum you're doing one training a week, I think you're going to be sharp, sharp, sharp. But, you know, it's OEP. Those of you that are running and gunning and have experience and know the business, we understand. But there's some great trainings out there on some programs that you can run through a training in about an hour or less. It doesn't take much time or effort. You just sit back and, you know, absorb the information, grab a cup of coffee, and this is how you progress as an agent. Is you got to learn. You got to invest your time in your education. Okay. If you haven't been going to these trainings, I really, really recommend that you start doing it. Okay, because a lot of those questions are going to be answered, and we'll get those things done, and making you smarter, faster, stronger, which is what it's all about. Okay, moving on. The state of Florida has released the new state eligibility guidelines for Medicaid, and we had an agent that shared that with me this morning. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. So as of January 2021, the income requirements have gone up. Now, just as a reminder, if you're selling in other states, Medicaid does change their guidelines from time to time. So always go back to their Medicaid department, and they should have a SSI-related program sheet. If you need help finding that, just let us know. But because we do a lot of business in Florida, I'm going to go through the Florida guidelines here. So first off, LIS. LIS, the income for an individual has shot up to $1,616, which means that an individual can make $1,616 or less in order to qualify for some level of LIS. So that's almost $100 year over year. And then our couples went up to $2,183. You can have as an individual $13,290 in the bank, or as a couple almost $27,000. So that's usually where I start. So if I was helping somebody and I thought that they might qualify for some type of assistance, whether it was LIS or Medicaid, I just started there, and I said, you know, in this instance, I'd say, do you earn less than $1,600 a month? And if they say yes, or if they say I'm like right about there, then that's when I would sit down with them and do the application, either for LIS or for Medicaid or for both, depending on what the situation was. So that's LIS. I mean, it's gone up. All those folks that you talked to last year that didn't quite make LIS limits, this is a great time to reach back out to them. Also, this is a talking point for your clients. So as you're calling them to make sure that they got their cards and they've seen their doctor and they've, you know, used the plan or went to the gym, this is another talking point for you, you know, and say, hey, I want to let you know that eligibility requirements change for the federal government. I might be able to save you up to 95% on your drugs. Let's do a quick little question, and the question is do you earn less than $1,600 a month, or as a couple, do you earn less than $2,200 a month? And if the answer is yes, then help them apply for LIS. You know, this is a retention tool. It's also going to give you leads. Why? Because when people find out that you're out there helping their clients and you're helping them save money on their medications, they're going to refer business to you left, right, and center. And that's what was part of my success, is just doing that grind, that good out in the community, and it came back to me in dividends. So, you know, yes, it does take a little bit extra time to do, but it really paid off in the end for me. So just something to think about there. Now, on Medicaid. So Medicaid, again, almost went up $100. It is now $948 you can earn as an individual and qualify for full Medicaid, or as a couple, $1,281. So almost $1,000 a month in Florida, which is great. QMB went up to $1,078, Slimby at $1,293, and QI1 $1,455. And we're going to send these out to everyone in an email, so don't worry about that. We're going to also save it on the Gold Key. Everyone should know how to get to the Gold Key by now, and we've got that in our forms and broker information, so you can download that. You don't have to look around for it. But eligibility requirements have improved, or went up rather. So, go back and talk to your clients. Talk to them. And maybe, they're out of range, obviously, but the idea here is, hey, I just want to let you know, not for you, but if you know anyone that needs that extra help, that may have low income, that could use assistance in getting their drugs covered, and that could get a plan that doesn't have any co-pays on it, I'm here to help, So all of you should know how to do a Medicaid app. All of you should know how to do LIS. If you don't, or you don't want to know, we do have somebody at the office who's coming. Dr. Lopez is there. He is not an agent. He is a Medicaid DCF access partner, so he can help you. He can even look up Medicaid eligibility to see, who qualifies for what. So, if you want to use that resource, or if you're getting really, really busy, we do have somebody at the office that can help you out. Okay. All right, on to plan news. A couple things I wanted to share with you this morning. Devoted is calling the Devoted membership. So if you do have Devoted members that are on the Prime plan that are currently eligible for the DSNP product, they are reaching out to those members. They are checking their eligibility, and if they do qualify, they are moving those members over to the DSNP product. There's nothing you need to do, and you are retained as the agent of record. We are watching that movement, obviously, and I hope that you are too, but we've got in good confidence that Devoted is doing this, and you are remaining as agent of record. The reason they're doing this is obviously when they move a member from a core plan to a DSNP product, they're getting more money from both the state and federal government. So it's profitable for them. So that's why, they don't mind keeping you agent of record. They don't want to change any of that, obviously, for the relationship aspect of it. But it is more profitable for the plan, and the member gets more money or more savings, rather, on the plan, saving more money and better protection and better benefits. So it's a win-win situation all the way around. But just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. They sent out an email last week regarding the details about those calls. So if your members are calling you, or you're talking to your members and saying, hey, Devoted's switching my members, and that's the reason why they're switching them from the regular core plan to the DSNP, and they're doing that a la carte. There is no cost for you, obviously. It saves you time, hopefully. And you are remaining agent of record, so that hasn't changed. Just keep tabs, like we always do, and if there's any foul play, just let us know, and we'll be able to, of course, correct that. We haven't had any issues here in the last 6 months or so with that type of thing. So I think the companies are finally getting on board with this and understanding, how to do these plan changes for you and making it a little bit easier for you so you can concentrate on writing new business, right? Okay. Something I found this morning I wanted to share with you is the Aetna personalized video campaign that they are running for your members. So if you've enrolled an Aetna member here for AEP, they have put together individually, I don't know how they did this, but individually they're sending out videos to your client, and it's amazing. So rather than me talking about it, I'm going to share this with you, so I'm hoping that everybody can hear this and see this, and if not, we are going to post this on YouTube, so you can always come back to it. But it should be posted now, and I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and hopefully you guys can hear this okay.
Hello and welcome to Aetna. During this fight against COVID-19 or the coronavirus, Just remember, you're not alone. We designed this personalized video to help you understand your benefits as they are under normal conditions. For now, you should follow your doctor's advice and local community guidance for in-person medical appointments. It's important for you to stay safe and informed. Please visit aetnamedicare.com/coronavirus anytime for updated information. And just know that we're here for you. Hi, Patrick. Welcome back. It's time to check in on your 2020 health journey. This personalized video gives you tips on how to get even more from your plan benefits and keep moving forward towards your health goals so you can live the life you love. Many of the things you need to do to take care of the whole you are covered by your plan. It looks like you had your annual exam already. Great that you took the initiative. And good job taking care of your annual flu shot, too. Don't forget to find out if you're due for any other vaccinations this year, like pneumonia or shingles. Your benefits start fresh every year in January, so start setting up your appointments now and don't miss out on all your covered benefits. Next, let's take a quick look at your plan. You have medical and prescription drug coverage, plus your medical coverage includes telehealth as well. Aetna also provides a care management program for members who need extra assistance with specific chronic conditions. If you're eligible, you will receive a call from one of our care managers. Now let's look at your costs for doctor and telehealth visits, annual deductible, and out-of-pocket maximum. These costs are for care that you receive in-network. If you go out of network, you may be responsible for the full cost of any care you receive, unless it's an emergency. Your plan includes these extra benefits that are not usually covered by original Medicare and will help you take better care of the whole you. Let's take a closer look. Dental health is a big part of your total health and wellness. You have coverage for certain dental services through a dental network. We work with this network to provide care to you. Be sure to see an in-network dentist. Here are some preventative dental services we cover and procedures that are included. You're also receiving comprehensive coverage, including these services. As part of your nation's hearing network coverage, you're eligible for one annual comprehensive hearing exam, hearing aid fitting and evaluation at a $0 copay. Your purchases towards hearing aids are also covered up to this amount. Your eyes are your window to the world. You can get a vision exam to check for vision problems and signs of other health conditions. Use a doctor in this network. Your plan also includes other benefits. Your costs and coverage amounts are listed here. For a full list of benefits, visit your secure member site. Saving money with your Medicare Advantage plan is easy. For example, while you can use any network pharmacy to get your prescriptions, using a preferred pharmacy, like CVS, where applicable, can be a great way to get lower costs on many of your prescriptions. You'll be able to click to find your nearest preferred or network pharmacy at the end of this video. Remember, your cost of care will also be lower if you see a network doctor or specialist. If you go out of network, you may be responsible for the full cost of any care you receive. Knowing where to go when you need care can also save you time and money. Consider going to an urgent care center instead of the emergency room, unless, of course, it's a medical emergency. To find a doctor or specialist, you can use the link at the end of this video. It's great to see you've already chosen a primary care physician or physician group to manage your health. Here's who we have on file for you. If you want to update it, you can call the number on your ID card for help. While you're here, you can easily update or change your personal information, like email, phone number, and mailing address. To make sure everything is current, check your profile and update it as needed. We're glad you've been taking advantage of Resources for Living. There's a lot more you can benefit from. We offer a wider range of services than you might think, right in your local community. From maintaining social to connecting you to services for hire to assist around the house. Ready to try out Silver Sneakers? It's another way to take care of the whole you, body, mind, and spirit. And it's included with your plan at no additional cost. Silver Sneakers gives you access to on-demand classes, gyms, and fitness locations in the New York City area. Don't forget, Aetna gives you a monthly allowance that's yours to spend on select over-the-counter health and wellness items, like vitamins or first aid supplies. You can order these online and have them delivered right to your door. Just follow the link at the end of the video to view the Over-the-Counter Health Solutions catalog for more information and instructions on how to order. There is no added cost to you. Unused dollars don't roll over, so don't miss out on this great benefit. Thanks for being our Medicare Advantage member in 2020 and joining millions of Aetna Medicare members in taking care of the whole you, body, mind, and spirit. Now it's time to dive in and move toward your health goals. To find a doctor or your nearest network pharmacy, click here to use our online tool. To access the Over-the-Counter Health Solutions catalog, find a Silver Sneakers on-demand class, or get help with resources for living, click the buttons on your screen. Also, remember to review and update your personal information. Please note that if you don't see a new window immediately after clicking a button, check your browser bar for a new tab.
All right, so if you were paying attention to that video, it is unbelievable how that they personalize that for the individual. So the first thing is it knew the person's name, so it said it and actually had it on the video, right? So Patrick was the person. They knew where Patrick lived because they said New York City when they were talking about the Silver Sneakers program. They talked about Patrick's specific plan and the benefits that were available on Patrick's plan. So that one's not so hard. You know, you have so many plans, so you make a video for that. But what was really cool was it showed, this was a primary care doctor that we show on record, and it showed a picture of his card, and then there was a placeholder for the PCP. So I was blown away when I saw this video, because for a personalized experience for a member, I mean, this is the way that the world is going. And, so when you enroll somebody in Aetna, Medicare Advantage, they're going to get a personalized video that is kind of like a recap of what you did on the sales, but it's personalized. And that's really heavy lifting for a company, any company, even the size of Aetna with the membership that they have, to build individual personalized videos for each one of their members. I thought that this was extremely impressive and a great first impression, especially when you enroll somebody into Aetna. They're going to get a video in their inbox, and it just goes through the plan again. So we just talked about retention and how important that was, but this also eliminates buyer's remorse, right? So maybe they were kind of on the fence about switching to Aetna or choosing you as an agent because you just met them and you got them enrolled, and then they get this video. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I know I would be impressed if I got a personalized video that went through, and they knew when Patrick's flu shot was done and his checkup was done. I mean, it was really impressive. So just some thought there when you're out there, and if you're on the fence about selling an Aetna plan, maybe this really rethinks your ability to sell Aetna. And of course, you can explain this to the member and let them know, hey, when you enroll in Aetna, you're going to get a personalized video, kind of recaps all this information, and also make sure that the information that we have on file is correct for you. So absolutely outstanding, unbelievable video. But again, if you didn't see the video, if you just heard the video, we are posting this on YouTube later today, so you can go out to our YouTube channel and check it out. So we'll get that done for you. But also Aetna sent you an email this last week, and it's buried in one of their newsletters that they have. It says member video. So that's where I found it. So I know if you're selling Aetna, you've got that email. So thought it was really impressive. All right. So coming to the end of our call, a couple of things I want to offer out to you. So the first thing is OEP. You know, if you haven't done any marketing communications to your clients, if you're looking to do an OEP book of business mailer, we are launching postcards as we speak. So if you are interested in getting that done, please reach out to Sergio and we'll get that coordinated. Also, book of business calls. I know Kim is already running heavy, so I thank Kim for her hard work. She's working on an agent's book of business right now, calling, helping with retention and generating leads, client referrals. So excited to see her progress on that. And also, you know, if you are interested, you know, the next holiday that we have up after today is Valentine's Day, and I know if any of you have been into a Walmart or Target or pretty much any store, including our office, we've already got Valentine's stuff up. We've got the decorations up, and people are getting into the spirit of that. So why not send a Valentine's to your clients? I mean, it's a perfect holiday, and let them know that you care about them and you want them to be your Valentine. And put some cards in there. It's about referrals, right? But also retention and checking in with them and making sure that that they're doing okay, right? This is about relationships. If you're feeling really generous, why not send them, a nice little package, candy or something like that? There's tons of services out there that you can load up the list and send that out. We were using ZenDirect recently, but they've had an issue with their flash service, so I'm not recommending them right now until they get that fixed. But there are tons of services out there that you can send little gift packages out to your clients, or maybe your special clients, or maybe just your new clients, who knows? Or maybe your lost clients, Take a look at your book of business. How many clients did you lose for AEP? Maybe 10, 20, 30? That's a tough pill to swallow, but maybe you send them a nice little Valentine's thing and say, I miss you, I want you back. Please be my Valentine. We can get creative with this and make money at the same time and build relationships with your clients. And, that's why I love this business. It's very dynamic. You can have some fun with it, but it's about relationships. And boiling down to it, you got to be good with people and impress them. And I think that's what really earns the business. And I think things that we talked about this morning, like the video that Aetna's doing and, maybe a Valentine's campaign, we can help you out with. But with that, we're at the end of our call, and I have one last surprise for all of you. This morning, Sergio's feeling very generous. So all of you that are on the call right now, and I have a list of everybody. I can see who's on the call right now. Sergio has leads, and he will be sending you a message on how to get leads. He's running lead campaigns right now. And so we've got some leads coming in. So he's going to coordinate that. So, if you haven't heard from him by, Wednesday, just reach back out to him. But he's going to be setting this up. And he'll be reaching out to you to get leads set up. And we're doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So we're not sure exactly where the leads are coming from. But, a lead is a lead, right? And so you can call them up and hopefully get an appointment and get an enrollment. So these are people, obviously, that are interested in getting health insurance questions answered or switching their plan. And hopefully you grab a new client from that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions here. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute everyone. All right. Good morning. Do we have any questions this morning? Yep.
Good morning. Not a question, but just a little point of notice. I don't know if people noticed it yet, but when Freedom paid out, they true-upped. We used to get paid like $17 for one person if they were on the plan since like 2016 or 17, and then 1850 for another year. They true up everybody to 2250 in residuals.
Yes, so I'm glad that you noticed that. They did mention that during their training in AEP when they did their their product training. Those of you that were on the call, Victor did a webinar, and I think it actually got cut in and cut out. If I remember, I think the first session did. But yes, you are right. Anthem approved that, and they did a true up for 2021. So you're getting 2021 rates on your renewals. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that's I'm sure that you appreciated that raise.
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it from the training, and I might have missed it.
Yeah, no problem.
For those that missed it or forgot, when they paid out Friday or Saturday, it was a nice little surprise.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So save your money, invest it. Don't go buying new shoes, right? But
no, Kate Spade.
Oh, okay, Kate Spade. All right. Well, maybe one bag, and then the rest into your marketing. Invest, right? No, I think that's fantastic, and I think most of the companies are trending that way. You're going to see more and more of them get on that bandwagon where they're just truing up that commissions for plan year 2021. So, yeah, I'm happy that happened. Absolutely. All right. Any other questions, comments, anything I can help with this morning? All right. Well, fantastic. I'll leave it there. I appreciate everyone being on the call, and as you know, you're rewarded for being on this call. So please be on the lookout from a communication from Sergio on how to secure some leads that will be coming in for you for being on this call. We appreciate it. Thank you all, and we hope you have a fantastic week. Stay safe out there. Take care.
Thanks, Justin.